We're live. You got enough room over there?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's wait for some people to join.
Let me see if I can find it. Mangini collection. Live. Turn on this volume.
Lou's going to get on his phone so we can see all the comments and have a better interaction here.
Yeah, I'm going to try my best.
We had a big meal. Our bellies are full.
Yeah. We got some. Oh, we got a few people up in here.
Do we?
Yeah.
Welcome. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, we're after last night. We just had a little bit of coffee. Nothing stronger. I gotta drive back home.
Right. So we're gonna hang out. You know, it's man, it's so awesome to have Lou here in the card room, have another YouTuber. Actually, this is the first YouTuber ever to come and hang out in my card room.
I'm honored.
Yeah, we've been having some fun. Last night we had a nice meal. We had some drinks. Lou
yeah,
stole
drinks.
somebody's cane.
No. Oh, I wish James was with us, because James knows firsthand when we're drinking at a bar, stuff could happen.
We got to get our gloves on.
Yeah. And this guy starts drinking and takes some old man's cane away from him. And just to display how great his abs were, he starts whacking the cane on his abs. And our wives are just mortified. I'm just like, this is just another day.
That guy took a liking to me. He was very old. He was an old police officer from the South.
Yep.
Anyway,
old Vietnam vet.
I have saved up some of my recent purchases so that Lou and I could show them together, and then I got a couple things in the mail today, and I was going to open them on here, which I never open anything.
Yeah, but time out, because I came bearing gifts. John hooked me up with this beautiful Roberto Clemente jersey. I don't have this combination with the gray. Beautiful, beautiful. And he had a 52 Bowman Minoso waiting for me. A 52. And a cookie. It's almost too pretty. I don't want to eat it. How dope is that? Look at that. It's like a little pastry. Oh, you don't like Mini Minoso? I'll call you crazy. But here's a little Monty Irving. If you like that. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. And this is for James. I'll FedEx it to you. Little mantle action. Since you're the mantle guy. So, yeah. Very, very good time so far. Hate for it to end, but all good things come to an end.
But I had something else to give you. First, I'm going to present you with this autographed white glove. Signed Hall of Fame. Yep. 2020.
Honored. I'm going to put this in my Hall of Fame PC.
All right.
Is it going to be front? Can I be like David Wells? Can I be like David Wells? Like when David Wells bought the Babe Ruth hat and put it into a game?
Yeah.
Is it going to be frowned upon if I use this? Look at this.
All right. Give me that book under there.
Oh, yeah. Move these cookies out.
It's special presentation time now.
There you go.
I had an uncle, and he was a giant New York Yankees fan, diehard. And when he passed away, he had a few Yankee items, and nobody knew what to do with them, and they wanted to give them to me because I'm a collector, and they wanted them to go to a good home. Now, if you follow my channel, I'm a Pittsburgh fan. And so I've been looking for a good home for this to go to, and I wanted to give it to somebody who is a diehard Yankee fan. And this is a 2011 New York Yankees official yearbook. Yearbook. It's real thick, and it's like the history of the Yankees. And there's actually even I have an online ticket in here. Now, my uncle lived in Pittsburgh, so he would travel to New York. But this book is really cool, and I wanted you to have it.
Oh, bro. Take him by surprise. You know how I like my books like my women. I like them thick. Thank you, brother.
Sure.
I swear, we haven't been drinking tonight. This is just...
No, we haven't had anything.
No.
I will not drink and go live because God only knows what I'd say.
Jesus, take the wheel. But thank you, brother. This is... I didn't know this. The hits keep on coming. Thank you. This is greatly appreciated.
And then I don't know. Do you want to explain
Yeah.
this? Lou brought me a card here.
Yeah. So you don't want to do something a little. What do you get the man who has everything? I brought him some cards. He'll probably go over those cards later. But I want to do something a little different. So I made some. I can't stop laughing. I made a nice little. So Liam, baseball fanatic, dubbed us the Three Wise Men when he came and we went to the card show. Took that great picture, and then John liked it so much he used it in one of his other videos. I think it was a YouTube tribute video.
It's entitled "Thank You," I think.
And I loved how he changed it with like it was very artsy looking, and you know. It seems like the past year and a half, the art cards, like the Project 2020s, the Project 70s, took off. So I figured it'd be a great idea for a card. You don't want to read the back, bro?
I'll let you do it.
It's an inside joke, but James will get it.
James will get it.
The back is like, we are brothers in cardboard, Lou Rok TV, Elite Hunters, and the Mangini collection. We have yet to find a card we don't want in our collections. It's all about the stories, the discoveries, the journeys, the knowledge, and the love of this hobby of ours. The Three Wise Men are always on the hunt for the next great card for the collection. And the very last one is Dion was better than Woodson. Make a comment below, Dion or Rod. I already know the answer. We're not going to get into this again. The wives had to break us up a little bit earlier, but we're just having fun.
I wonder which one had more tackles. All right, so we had. I have a few things that I got in. I thought I'd show you first. Lou brought me this 64 record,
Aurora,
I believe.
Yeah, 64 Aurora.
Of Bill Mazeroski, and this thing is just. I've seen a lot of these. This thing is so sharp.
That's crispy.
I mean, look at it. Look at that corners. Just mint. Maz. I used to drink with Maz once in a while. Big Maz fan. So that was awesome. I picked up this J Publishing. This is now my third one. I didn't have any of these until recently. Now I have 3 Clementes and a few others.
It's never a bad thing to have extra Clementes.
Wait, you got to say it.
Roberto Clemente.
I've never been able to roll my R's. What else? I got this. He got me this 75. This is one of my favorite all-time baseball cards. And this guy should be in the Hall of Fame. The Cobra.
Look at that thing. That thing is crispy.
Now, this is from 75, but you could see that he has the 21 tribute.
Yep.
So, obviously, this was taken in 1973.
Great observation, John.
Because maybe some of the young people don't know that he died on New Year's Eve, 1972, going into 73. So, and I got this 1933. I've been wanting this. Adolfo Luk.
Adolfo.
One of the first Cuban players.
It could be Rob.
What do you say?
Lou Rok warming up John's card room for me.
Right.
Coming.
B. Roth will be here at the end of the month. Looking forward to it, Brian. And I got this.
You got some big shoes to fill, homie. No, I'm just kidding.
I won this for, what did I tell you? It was like $17 or something.
Was it that low?
It was really low. I can't remember them.
I remember
it might have been 29 or
it was something.
It was really low. But this is a Churchman's. I think these are from 1928.
So sick.
I think Jack Johnson.
James will appreciate that card. He loves his boxing.
And it's a beautiful example of the card too. That's what these look like.
Super sick.
I have a few other Jack Johnsons coming. I have an overseas issue that's just really, really nice. It has a black border. It just looks so vintage. It's from the early 1900s.
That's great how you displayed it too. You got the sleeve in there. Look good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you guys do it. Most of you probably send them into PSA, but if you do have them raw,
Tobacco sleeves.
they make these. BCW makes these sleeves. So it's the sleeve is the size of the holder. You put it in a top loader, any holder, but it has a special sleeve here that holds the tobacco card so it doesn't move all around. And these are great, and they present real nice if you don't want to, send it in for grading. And then I got this. This is a '61 Fleer football. One of the great tackles, Forrest Gregg for the Packers.
Oh my gosh, James.
Oh, and I almost forgot.
What you got?
I got another 1961 Manny's.
Beautiful.
And these are, this was a sporting store across the street from Old Yankee Stadium. And they sold all kind of baseball memorabilia and stuff. And I got Orlando Merced. I almost said Merced. Orlando Cepeda.
That was my grandfather's favorite ball player back in the day. Love it. Look at that image. So sick. Love it.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. Okay, I got a couple things to open up here.
Oh.
Before I do that, I got Pepino Man, thank you. I got your holiday card with this awesome.
Ooh.
How do you say it?
I'm jelly. I gotta send him. I gotta send him a little. I gotta call him.
And he sent me a McCutcheon card. I'm a big Andrew McCutcheon fan.
Coach.
And I didn't have this card. Thank you. And my man Reese sent me a nice care package, man. I gotta give a shout out.
That's sick, bro.
How awesome is this?
That's sick.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
But man, this is extra special right here. I gotta take my glove off to show it. So he sent me this Franco Harris disc. And it's Buckman's. And I've never seen Buckman's before. I have the Isleys, I've seen Crane discs. Never seen Buckman's. But he sent me this piece. And this is the actual, I guess, what do they call that? Acetate or whatever? That they used to make the disc.
Cool.
You could see it's all whited out around his head where they wanted to fade it on the disc. How awesome is that? You know, when Franco Harris really helped turn the Steelers around, they were a terrible team. And when he arrived in 1972, they went to the playoffs, and they went to the playoffs every year he was a Pittsburgh Steeler.
That's like a test proof. It's like a 1-on-1.
Yeah, this is really awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Reese.
Now, while he's doing that, what you guys don't realize, it is pretty overwhelming in this room. However, you don't realize the amount of modern. This guy has been fooling us. I'm looking over here, the stuff he's always looking at. Of course, I've seen the Bradshaw jersey, but I mean the amount of Trout rookies, Jeter rookies. This cat over here almost pulled the wool over my eyes. Got the 93 Stadium Murphy Jeter, which is my favorite Jeter rookie card. Love it. A lot of jersey relics.
So here's the thing. I have tons of modern cards. But they're not much fun to show because they don't have a story to go with them. You know, they're not organically rare. They don't have some great story of how they were issued or
it is a great story.
Some regional story.
You enjoy enough that you do display it. They're beautiful.
No, I mean, I love the cards. There's just not, what am I going to talk about? Yeah, I pulled this from a pack yesterday.
Bro, you ain't going to have a hard time.
Like, they don't have stories to tell like a lot of the other cards that I show.
I find it hard that you can't find words to describe these cards.
Okay, let's open up some packages. I'm going to open these up.
I was supposed to be talking. You're supposed to be cutting while I was talking.
Okay, you check the comments.
Well, James got me disoriented because we were talking about Wilson and Dion, which we got to agree. That's one tier, right? He throws in Champ Bailey, and I'm like, what's this?
Bailey was a good corner.
Yeah, he was good. Is he?
He wasn't on
elite? No, of course not. James, you just lost points, homie.
Now Mel Blunt, Dick Night Train Lane.
All right, here we go. Evening all. Orlando Mercedes. B-Rock.
All right, what I give you,
gentlemen. Sweet Bruce Lee. That Bruce Lee. So you gotta show that Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah, I can grab that. Oh, I got a sportscaster, Rod Carew.
Oh yeah, another Hall of Famer.
7-time batting champ.
That's a tough one.
Hey, how many players playing today will be 7-time batting champs? Do you think? Put the number in the comments.
Juan Soto might.
Juan Soto might?
I think Juan Soto has a chance to have. This is one of my favorite pieces in here, bro. Look at this thing. One of my favorite pieces in here.
A vintage. I think it's circa 1974.
This thing is so nice. I'm just like a big old nerd.
Oh yeah, baby.
Howdy, y'all. What's this? Howdy, y'all. Love the stories associated with vintage cards.
This guy should be in the Hall of Fame.
Look at that.
And he was being considered, I believe, this year by the, what is it, the Veterans Committee?
Yes, yes.
And this is Bad Bill Dalen. Bad Bill Dalen. This is a Sweet Capital pin. I have most of the set, actually.
This is great.
I'll have to show this set. I have all of them. Ty Cobb, Cy Young, Walter Johnson, Christy Mathewson. But this is Bad Bill Dalen, one of the best early shortstops. Played for the Brooklyn Superbas.
Bro, I have a feeling we'll be up here soon. You guys can't hear it, but our wives are downstairs just giggling up, watching some girly movie. So now it's gonna be easy.
They're watching Elf again.
No, they're watching some they're watching some rom-com.
Oh, they changed it.
Yeah, they changed. They're drinking wine. They're having fun.
So I had taken out some of these old Wheaties off the Wheaties boxes from 1934. What is it? 35, 36, and 37. And I had picked up 2 new ones, and so I thought I'd just show them all. And where are the new ones? I'll start off with those. I got this this awesome Chuck Klein.
Beautiful pieces.
Now I know Derek Hardball Crazy is gonna appreciate Chuck Klein.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
And Sean Tieford. I think he's a Chuck Klein fan. This guy's so underrated. And I got a Goose Goslin.
Oh, look, my man.
These are beautiful.
James wants to know what's the most unique thing you've seen in the room. The most unique thing. What did you show me over here?
The 1878 card?
Yeah, maybe.
Was that it?
Was it the Hornsby? Was it Hornsby? Maybe?
The Walter Johnson?
No, I think. Oh, no, this one. This is what? Possibly the first baseball card ever.
Possibly the first baseball card
Possibly
ever.
the first baseball card ever. I don't know. I'm still shocked because when I looked at it, you don't realize the age of this card because it is beautiful. 1878. Was it Huntley's? I can't remember. 1878 in a 4, bro. Possibly the first baseball card ever, according to my man Mangini.
Possibly. The other 2 that I know of are photographs. They're not really cards.
Yeah, Huntley.
This is a card.
Huntley Palmer's Biscuit Baseball. 1878. It's insane to me. I mean, that's aside from all these Babe Ruths and Hornsby.
I just hit me. You wanted to see the
I did. I snuck in and looked at it again. Yeah, I love this.
I don't know how you missed it.
Oh, well, I got distracted by all the eye candy. And then the Danica Patrick that you showed me.
Oh, yeah.
The Misha Tate out there. But this is...
How about Ronda Rousey?
Yeah, we're keeping this PG, homie. Keeping it PG. But yeah, this is on my radar. Love that card.
I got the Farrah Fawcett poster, too.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Young cats don't know about
We got Archie Vaughn. And Ducky Medwick. He doesn't have a whole lot of cards.
Ducky.
Oh, there's some questions popping up. I have Lou checking on the questions because I can't see.
He knows about his readers on.
I don't want to put my glasses on. And then, this is awesome. This is from 1937. So it's a very young Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, that Joe. That's one of my favorite pieces. Let's see. New York Yankees fan. Are we showing any comic books tonight? I don't think so. Is that in the closet over here?
No, that's a standing joke we have. But I'm just, how? Did you see my video when I had a sighting of him?
Oh, it's true though. I mean, you can never read your comic book ever again.
Here's a Lefty Grove holding up his what is this trophy? Triple Crown, MVP.
Yes.
Which one?
No, Triple Crown. I thought.
Triple Crown.
Let's see.
Lefty Grove, one of the greatest pitchers in history.
Elite Hunters. Preach Vince. Let's talk Archie graded slabs.
So Vince, I gotta know, why do you grade a comic book? You can't ever read it.
Archie graded. No one wants to read Archie.
Mickey Cochran.
Dig the Wheaties. I only have the Fox. This is VVV.
Oh, I need the Fox, man. I have so many obscure and rare Jimmy Foxes that I feel bad like getting any more. Like I've turned into a Jimmy Fox super collector almost.
These Wheaties are cool. Many different types.
I'm gonna go get something.
Let's see. Oh, my man, Sean Tiford, our boy. Let's see some Greenberg items. I didn't see any Hank out, honestly.
Oh, I got Hank.
Oh, I'm sure you got Hank. I just didn't see him. Is that?
You know what? I mean, I would be embarrassed to show my Greenberg items to Sean.
Sean
has Sean and Brian have the best Greenberg collections around. I don't know. I have lots of Greenberg. I was a Greenberg fan growing up. Certainly one of the greatest players. Here's something interesting. This is a 1985 English. I haven't shown this in a long time.
Yeah,
English chicken. These were on the top of the chicken bucket. And here's Cal Ripken.
Yeah, the family 12-piece chicken bucket.
Not so easy to find. I have others too. And the ones, they made these, was it 83 or 82? They made some earlier ones, and they're even harder to find.
I gotta keep this in mint condition. This is mine for real? Is this mine, or is this just for TV?
No, don't be selling that on eBay.
I'm not gonna sell it. I gotta keep this pristine, homie. No, put this on.
Good luck getting a bid. Hey, while I have you here, what's this say? What's the name on there?
Benjamin White.
Ben Wright. I need to know if anybody knows Ben Wright or if Ben Wright might be watching, because
Benjamin White.
I got this care package a while back, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure who it is, and I don't know how he got my address, but it's probably somebody I know. I just don't know the real name. Maybe I don't know. But he sent me a bunch of cards of Bonds and some Jeter. And I really appreciate it. But I got these a while back, and I've just been hanging on to them with the envelope, trying to figure out seeing if somebody reached out to me and asked if I got them or something, because I'm not sure where they came from.
Oh, that's a nice one right there. What is that, refractor?
Yeah. Nice. And what's Pepino say?
It's a shiny. It's a shiny. Where's my man Caesar? Where he at?
Keep collecting baseball cards forever, I say. But thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Check.
I gotta keep these all together. I gotta find who sent this to me so I can thank them properly.
Alright, let me see. No, everyone's just chilling. No real questions. I want dark meat. Larry Gitlin. OJ wants his glove back. Come on, James. Alright, we'll be up in Texas in a couple months, I promise.
So what's it like being in here? What was your first impression?
First impression,
smaller than it looks, huh?
No, not at all. This is a normal sized bedroom, but you do utilize your space very well. I was real interested in seeing how you stored everything, and it's not much different from most collectors. But you do know where everything's at. You do label it properly. But what you guys don't understand, as much as you see that's displayed and he's done quick little cameos, like sneak peeks, the stuff he has in the hallway and in the next room, I mean, some of that stuff, I was telling him, like some of the Clemente stuff he has, I've only seen online. Like I never held like the McGregors. I've never seen it in person. So sick. And he has that stuff in a closet.
it's better to see them in person than
Yeah, it's so
like
so
even like
sick.
when you buy it from eBay or whatever, and you see the picture, and you know what it looks like,
The appreciation,
but it
you
doesn't
see
always
it.
look exactly the same.
Mm-mm.
Like the picture might not pick something up, or sometimes it looks better than you were expecting. That happens a lot to me, and you can't really appreciate it until you have it in. Oh, and I wanted to
I know
point
what I
this
wanna see.
out.
Yeah, I know what I see.
You guys don't even know. All you people that only collect graded cards,
Oh yeah.
I wanted you to do this because when I got these two, you have to do it. You have to do it.
What you
So,
gonna do?
you know, people don't know what cards feel like, what they
Don't
smell
lick your
like.
cards like Pepino. Don't lick them.
No.
Okay.
But I want you to smell this.
Oh, I know.
Tell me what
It's
you
my
smell.
favorite. It's my favorite, bro. I smell happiness.
You could smell the vintage.
The age of it. I love it.
It's awful.
I don't think so.
No, it smells like old cardboard. It's
Yes.
so awesome.
You can't
Now,
fake that.
I don't know if any of you were familiar with well, I know some of you were familiar, but the 1950 Drake set, and B-Roth, you sent me 2 of them. If you smell those, they still smell like the cookies, the cakes, or whatever they came in. They have a distinctive smell to them when you have them raw.
That's okay.
And I guarantee you cannot fake that. When you smell them and you smell that, you know it's an authentic. It might be trim, but you know it's authentic.
Oh, best smell around. It's so true. I love smelling my cardboard. I do.
It's great, man.
I love it.
I made them smell. I have a whole mug filled with Old Tops candy, gum, Old Tops gum.
Yeah.
Does it have any smell left?
No, the smell's pretty much gone, but it's cool to just look at.
Should we chew one?
What we should do is get some hot tea.
I'll give you $5 to chew one.
$5? Do I look broke?
I didn't mean it as an insult.
But you know, I just remember I wanted to see I love 48 leaf. I want to see some 48 leaves.
Hey, can you grab that photo? Sean, I'll show you this. I think I'm sure. I send you pictures of everything I buy, so I'm sure you have this. But this is a rare. It's not rare. It's a brace photo, and I did send this to you, but it shows him in a Pittsburgh uniform, and this is all I could. There are some other ones way more pricey, but Hank Greenberg
It does not smell like Granny's
in a
underwear.
Pittsburgh uniform because they brought him in at the end of his career to coach and mentor a young Ralph Kiner.
This petty is just cool. I just took it off the wall. No story. Just look how dope that is.
Pele. I got who? How do you say his name? Maradona.
Maradona.
I got him up there.
I
An
noticed
old
that
figure.
Yeah, that's dope. This is the one that I never held. I want to see it online. Bro, it's so sick. This is the coolest museum because he lets me pick up stuff. I will get yelled at. I will get yelled at too bad. Look at that. So nice. But yeah, there was something else. Oh man, just the stuff like all the 34 batter ups he has. Clean, just super clean cards.
What else did we look at? Cracker Jacks. 68 Atlantic Oil Company.
Yes.
60, what is it? 69 Transitgram.
The transograms.
Nabisco. 69 Team Flakes.
The 64
Nabisco.
cons. You had a whole bunch of those raw.
Which ones?
The 64 cons.
Oh, yeah.
Clemente.
Some cons.
Those
Those are tough. Those are tough.
yeah, which one? Oh, is it the Briggs Meats?
Did I show you the Clemente? Did you look at
Yeah,
that?
I saw that one. That was the first one I picked up.
Yeah, this is nice. I want the 60. What is it? The year after this.
Was it 63?
It's a little bit more of a full shot, and his signature's up here. I'll be getting that one at some point.
Is that picture? Because the 64 has a signature.
No,
that's on the bottom.
It's
not on the side.
That's the 60, the 61.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. It's the same one except.
But
it's
that
like-
Willie's ridiculous. You can't take it out because you got it in a case.
No, you can take that out.
Yeah? That Willie is just beautiful. You gotta show the beautiful people that one.
Did you even see this one?
Yeah, I did. Of course I did, bro. Wait, let's show the people the things. That's the one. This is one of the roofs that you told me about. I just had to. Look at that. 32. Look at that.
One of my favorite Ruths. The favorite one that I have, but one of my favorite all-timers out of any of them.
So sick.
You got 68 Test Tony Perez.
You guys know the legendary story. That's a tough. Oh, here we go.
Now I'm slumming it. I mean, Rick at Vintage Oddball Cards. I mean, he blows this one away with his high grade, you know, his fanciness. But I have this card.
That's just beautiful. Card rooms do smell good.
And I'm gonna have to pick up a T207 to send him because he's such a big fan of that set.
T207.
And this was the Willie Mays he was talking about. Briggs Meat.
Big meat. Willie's meat.
There aren't a whole lot of those around.
I mean, the color on that is sick too. Batter ups are very tough. Yes, B-Rock, they are very tough. But you wouldn't think they were tough.
Maybe we should show our batter ups.
With the amount that he has. I think all your batter ups are in the other room.
I can grab them.
I get them. Because I love that set. Because you had some O-Pee-Chees. I've never seen the O-Pee-Chees in person to you. He has 2 of them.
Yeah, I just recently got those. That's a tough set.
Yeah. Stand by. To stand by. I should just start.
Stand by. You can entertain.
Oh, no. Tell people stand by while I look around and try to find something to show you guys. Tough card. John shows a card of the greatest athlete ever. I don't know what that question is. But, so, this room is pretty amazing. I mean, he has A1 Magic rookie card just hanging out. You know, any kind of rookie card you really want to think of. There's the Jerry Rice, because, you know, he's the greatest of all time. Where's Don?
Don Hudson, baby.
Where's Don at? You don't have him displayed.
I got this. I haven't shown this in a while. These are cool cards.
That's pretty cool.
Willis Reed was a beast. Man, they should make a Hollywood movie out of his performance in that in the championship, where he was injured and they weren't sure if he was going to play until the very last minute, and he comes limping onto that court, and the crowd goes nuts. I mean, that's just like legendary. Hollywood, man. Yeah. It's legend.
Paul Pierce tried to do it.
But I don't know who the hell kept a box from 1971 or whatever. Who would keep a full shoebox?
A Johnny Bench fan.
Probably me when I was a kid, but man, this thing's awesome. Let's look at some batter ups.
Oh, you know what? He just has this hanging out too, by the way. A little Satchel Paige. Little Satchel Paige auto, just because. Next, keeping it nearby. You don't have a Satchel Paige just hanging out?
You can show the O-Pee-Chees.
Now these, so I was super interested in seeing the batter ups because I love that set, especially like the Al Lopez. But he had these hanging out because they're so, he said they're pretty much the same thing. But 37 O-Pee-Chee, they're a little bit smaller than the batter ups, aren't they? Like size wise. But look at this.
Well, yeah, well, most of them, but the so the high numbered batter ups are smaller, and if you see those, they're much there's way fewer of them.
But yeah,
so there's 2 different sizes for the batter ups.
These O-Pee-Chees are beautiful. I've never seen. I didn't know O-Pee-Chee had this.
Well, there's some of the more rare cards in the hobby and desired cards, and the guys like Lefty Grove and Hank Greenberg go for a fortune.
Oh, there's a Greenberg.
I'll bet Sean has a
Sean, do
Greenberg. Brian, do you have a Greenberg in that? You probably do too.
Yeah, do you have the Greenberg?
They probably have 5 each.
Much rarer.
All right, so here, let's get to it. We got a Dizzy Dean.
The Berg batter up, yep. Love these.
We got Rogers Hornsby. Sean, Brian, I do need the Hank Greenberg in this set. I know that's a pricey one. Here's Jimmy Fox.
Jimmy Fox, super collector.
Here is the Melott. I'm a big Melott fan.
Look at these cards. Stunning, as my boy
Bill Dickey.
Aaron Davis would say, stunning.
Lefty Grove.
The lefties are so... Any Lefty Grove card is ridiculously...
My man, Pie Trainer.
You can find a decent low-grade Hank for about $300 or so.
Is that right?
That's what B-Ross said, yeah.
Nice.
Great.
Who is this?
Shopping. This is Chuck Klein. Huh?
Chuck Klein. I just picked this one up. That's why.
You were talking about him for like 20 minutes over there.
This is so awesome. Chuck Klein, man. Look up his stats if you don't know them. This guy was a beast.
Straight beast.
Ernie Lombardi. This guy was the first catcher to win 2 batting. Is he the only catcher to win 2 batting titles?
That'd be, I guess so. I don't know.
Ernie Lombardi. How many catchers?
You tell me.
How many catchers had 2 batting titles? He was the second one. I believe he was the second catcher to do it.
You think he's the only one to have 2?
I don't know if he's the only one to have 2, but I know he has 2, I believe.
I don't think he's the only one, bro.
And Charlie Gehringer, another great underrated player.
That's a great card. All right, Mal.
And this one's awesome.
That's what I was going to say.
Linda Rocher.
Yeah, B. Roth is great. I was going to say, I know someone recent, Joe Mauer has 3 batting titles.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I should have said in the vintage era. I mean, nowadays, guys can get batting titles because everybody bats 270.
Here we go. This fucking guy.
Lloyd Wayner. All right.
Back in my day.
I got a lot. Not more, but Lou's upsetting me. Oh wait, I got all these too.
Oh man.
Oh, I forgot Lefty Grove.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, Carl Hubble. Carl Hubble.
Look at that picture.
That's a great one. Gus Sir.
I won.
Mickey Cochran.
Oh,
Tony Lazzeri.
So Sean is saying more than 300 given the current market, which is kind of true. That makes sense.
Jimmy Wilson.
Leo the Lip.
Oh, this is a great Al Lopez.
Yeah. Catcher's cards back in the day are just so nice.
Rabbit Moranville. Bill Terry.
Oh.
Jim Bottomley.
Look at B-Roth. Look at all these graded cards.
And one of... Well, if I find them and I like them, if they're graded, I buy them. If they're raw, I buy them. I don't care. I'm not that particular. And this guy led the league in saves back in the days, 6 years in a row, I believe. Furpo Marbury.
Marbury. Ridiculous, man.
Yeah, and I got some raw ones here, Brian. I got Lloyd Wayner. I got 2 Lloyd Wayners. I got Chick Hafey, underrated Hall of Famer. Chick Hafey there.
Oh man, poor Sean. Sean said, in my day, we had to walk 5 miles barefoot in the snow to get.
That's right. I used to walk to the. Well, it was 1 mile to the flea market and 2 miles home.
I love the flea market, man. Uphill both ways. That's right, hardball.
When Lou came, before I gave him a tour of my room, I started to be like one of those museums. I was like, John Mangini grew up in a small town and this and that. And I said, and I presented I put together a little video for you. It's a short 3-hour video before we go.
Before I entered, he pat me down. It's like, make all your pockets inside out.
Right.
No, but it has been great. We had a great time yesterday. Nice drinks. Charleston is a fun little city. Very hospitable. So anytime you want to come to Charleston, my man John will host.
Just invite everybody over. Everybody's welcome.
No, but the wives have been talking. We're going to do another road trip. So that's in the works. So you might see some more live videos on the road. I think Texas might be next for us.
We might, yeah. You know, I've been wanting to go to that Dallas card show. That looks like a big one.
Yeah. I mean, it's very early, very tentative right now, but we were looking at spring break because that's when my kids have it. So, like March area. So hopefully there's something going on.
So what is your next, what is the next card you're chasing? What do you want to get?
You know, I was aimed one way, but with the Hall of Fame and the 52 Minosos just right now is just getting stupid. So I have refocused, and the 49 Campanella is one I really want.
I'd like to get that card too.
So I think that's in my.
I probably should
in
show
my
my
sights.
Minosa since he just got in.
Yeah, so and your Minosa. Manoso is.
Did I say Minosa?
I think you said Manosa. It's contagious. Just stunning. Stunning.
So nice when I was
another
very
graded card. Another graded card.
so like I don't know 4 years ago, something like that, 3 or 4 years ago, I'm like I'm finally gonna pull the trigger on this card because I always wanted it, and not by today's standards, but by those standards, it was a pricey car. But I finally got this, and man, I'm glad I did now.
Just beautiful too.
It's really a beautiful card.
You had the 52 Bowman? Not in cookie form. But do you have
I don't have the Bowman. In fact, I was looking for it at the same time, and I meant to get that card, and I never did.
Okay, maybe.
But I think the Bowman's going to be more doable. I mean, the top's 52 top. The 52 top set's just always going to be in high demand. Always going to carry a premium. Always has. Always has.
But yeah, 49 Campanella. I also want a Rod Carew rookie. But his stuff is getting stupid too, man. But yeah. If in terms of modern,
Here's a 53.
there's a Judge rookie I want, but that's about it. Everything else is pretty much vintage. The 53 in general is just a beautiful set.
Oh yeah, it's funny watching him look through my modern cards. He's like, I didn't know you had modern.
I knew you had modern. I didn't know to that extent, or that you displayed so much of it. I mean, I'm seeing Kobe, I'm seeing Trout, I'm seeing Brady, I'm seeing Vladdy rookie. Roy Halladay. It's actually refreshing to see. Don't let him fool you. He's just a lover of card.
I got these are kind of hot cards
Yeah.
right now, or at least they were a few months back.
Especially after the
I don't follow them, but
the chalk.
this 2008 set is really well done. I think
It is, yeah.
it kind of has an older feel to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it's the horizontal, I think. They shot a whole bunch like that.
Yeah, I didn't collect in 2008, so when I started collecting again, I was always drawn to this set.
You didn't buy those during COVID, did you? You already had those, or you bought it because those? That's when
I bought them a little while ago.
That's when they got hot.
Yeah,
I'm like,
everything
these base
got hot.
cards. Yeah, these base cards because Kobe and LeBron's. I'm like, what? It's a base card, bro.
Yeah, I need to take some of those cards out of those cases and show them sometime.
Yeah,
Because many of those I pulled from packs back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I was surprised. I knew you had hockey cards, but I didn't know to what extent. You have a lot of hockey cards.
I have tons of hockey cards. I don't show them all because I can't pronounce half their names, and I don't know hockey history the way that I know baseball history, and I don't know necessarily the history of the cards.
Yeah, and only Canadian cardboards be watching.
Yeah, there's too many, and CAC Sports. There's too many hockey knowledgeable folks on there for me to make a fool out of myself.
Nah.
Although I was a big hockey fan in the early 2000s, early 1990s when my Penguins were winning Stanley Cups, but got really into it in a big way again in the early 2000s. And I got the NHL package, and I would watch all the early games, and then at 9 o'clock, I'd watch all the late games, and I'd just sit there and watch hockey all night, every night. I knew all the players.
So you're a big Yager fan? Yeah, I love Yager.
I was a bigger Lemieux fan, but Yager was an amazing talent, and when he first came up,
amazing mullet.
Yeah, him and Lemieux were a great tandem, but he would just take on whoever, and he would never pass the puck. He'd just take that puck and think that he could always score. And sometimes he did. He would go through 3 or 4 guys and still score. He's a big, strong player. And he was certainly exciting and fun to watch.
Where does the kid, oh man, I can't believe we're talking hockey. Where does the kid, Sidney Crosby, fall in the Pittsburgh Mount Rushmore of Steel City? I don't know. What's the Pittsburgh people called? Pittsburghonians?
Pittsburghers?
Ooh.
Well, Sidney Crosby's right up there, number 2.
Oh, he's number 2 overall. I didn't think he was going to be that high. So
you must not know the history of the Penguins.
No.
I mean, he just surpassed Rick Kehoe and Sal Epps.
So who's number 1? Super Mario?
Mario's the greatest I've ever watched.
Okay. And Yamir is just like in the top 5?
Yeah, well, Yamir, I mean, all right, so We had lots of great hockey players.
That's why I
Ron
played.
Francis, Brian Trottier. But as a Penguin, Joey Mullen. Actually, when Joey Mullen retired, he was the #1 American-born scorer in NHL history.
Keep talking. I gotta find these questions, bro.
Paul Coffey would be for me. Paul Coffey is one of my all-time favorites. Used to watch him take that puck coast to coast. He was a good scoring defenseman. I loved Paul Coffey. He might be on that list. Mario Sidney and Paul Coffey. Yamir played more seasons out of Pittsburgh than in Pittsburgh. So, I don't know if he would be considered on that list just for that reason.
Well, okay, so I think I started something. So since I'm so inviting and such a gracious, I guess I'm representing the city, Charleston. I feel like this is my home. Now everyone's like, oh, great, Lou's inviting everyone to Charleston. Now James wants to get a tour bus.
It's definitely not big enough for a tour bus.
I was gonna say Charleston is I don't want to say a slow town, but it's not too much. They have like a nice little main street, and that was popping.
It's a small
But
city.
you want to stay on Main Street because you don't want to get off there. There's nothing else really going on.
Yeah, that King Street for the most
King
part,
Street.
and then Market Street. That's kind of where everything is. There's a lot of nightlife here because there's a college intertwined in the city, and so things stay open. And lots of great restaurants and bars. Really, these are probably the best restaurants in the South. They're very. I mean, we have restaurants in the top 10 in the country.
Yeah, great restaurants, but you gotta try Savannah before you start making that claim. Savannah's got some bomb food.
SC baby.
SC all day.
Except for the football team, Georgia's probably better. Well, no, I mean Clemson was, the best.
Break out the 48 leagues.
Clemson had a nice run.
Yeah, I mean.
But I'm a
Clemson's
Pitt
still-
fan. Penn State. Pitt and Penn State, baby.
Penn State.
Tony Dorsett, 1976. Broke the. I was just talking to Bart, PSA collector. I was commenting on his. He showed a Tony Dorsett rookie.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little kid, and in 1976 he broke the all-time college football rushing mark, and he won the national championship.
Yeah.
Then he went to the Cowboys, and it broke our heart that he was going there
All right.
after we rooted for him.
I got a question.
Yeah.
My man B. Roth. Lou. Ask my man what LCS I need to visit.
There isn't one here. We have one in the area. They have just limited hours on Friday afternoons. Like it's open a couple hours on Friday afternoons. And I've visited it 5 times and only once was it open. And it's mostly like if you're going to buy new boxes, it's okay. But like the vintage is just in boxes. There's no organization. It's just a mess. So I wouldn't even recommend it. There's a really good one up in outside of Myrtle Beach where I live also. That's a good one. I like that one. And they just huge stuff everywhere. But yeah, Charleston's not that way.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing because I want to make a little quick pit stop. But you were saying something about the flea market because I said, are there any good flea markets on the weekends or like antique spots? And you said something about the flea markets.
Well, there's a big flea market, and they used to have cards, but the last 3 times I went, they didn't. So there was an old guy, and I think he might have passed. He was very old. He was great. He had been dealing cards for years. And there was another guy, and he was on a. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but he was on. I'm just laughing because. I'm laughing because I'm so old. Like these are the old time dealers from back in the day. But he was on oxygen, and I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, that sounds like my buddy Corey. And,
yeah.
sad, man.
And there was another guy that sold modern, but he's not there anymore either. So I don't know what happened. But what you have to understand when you're in the South, like a place like Charleston, is there's no pro sports. And so I got spoiled growing up in Pittsburgh. The shows and everything were outstanding. And there's always shows, and there's always it's a sports town, and it's a pro sports town. In Charleston, they are in South Carolina specifically. They're more into their college football teams and the college baseball World Series. They love their college baseball down here, and so You just don't find a lot of card stuff because of that, really.
So my man, it cometh an egg.
Oh yeah, what's up, my man?
Yeah, I guess there's gonna be a nice card show at Port St. Lucie. That's Florida. Maybe I'm gonna be driving south, so maybe I'll drive through
How
there.
far is that from you?
From me,
I forget where that is.
It's like East Coast. I would say from my house, I would say 3 hours.
What do you think it is for me? Is it
Oh.
it farther than you or
No,
closer?
no, it's closer. Definitely closer.
Oh, I'll drive down there
Yeah,
for that.
I think it'd probably be a 4-hour drive.
4 hours.
I
I mean,
think so. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that's a big show, but it should have decent vintage. And also, I saw something that was cool. Chris 0254. I don't think I'm too familiar with your channel, but he's like, man, I want to sit and have a beer with you guys talking sports cars. That's all we do, homie. That's what we like to do. To the dismay of our wives. You should have saw our wives.
no, we have great wives. Your wife is so supportive of your hobby,
and so is yours. She's
mine
tolerant.
too.
She's very tolerant.
This room was my wife's idea.
I know. I think it's just to get rid of us.
It was to so I was living kind of elsewhere most of the time, and we moved here for her work, and I didn't want to hang out here, to be honest. And she's like, why don't you take all your cards out of storage and make a card room? Because I'm not stupid. She did that because she knew it would make me be here all the time, and she was right. So
yeah, my wife was the same way. We bought when we moved from my old house to our current home. I took like the office, what my wife is using the office, and she's like, this is the smallest room in the house. You can't even fit half. She's like, and I still got stuff all over the place, but she's like, you got stuff in the garage, you got stuff here. Let's just focus. And she gave me pretty much the second story, and that's why my stuff is like spread out. And I'm trying to put stuff with purpose because in my old house I just threw everything up. But it's slowly. I mean, I've been in my house 2 years. And I still got stuff not hung up against the wall.
Hey, there's a card missing. Did you take that? No. What goes there? What is that?
You took the. Oh no! I didn't.
His wife spoils him rotten. She wouldn't even let him make his own coffee. And you know what he said? I said, do you take cream and sugar in it? He's like, yeah. I said, how much sugar? He's like, he goes to his wife and asks her how much sugar he takes. He doesn't even know. He never hasn't made his own coffee.
Oh man! In the army, I just took it black like everyone else because I didn't want to be caught. But when no one's looking, I put a little cream and sugar in there,
Oh my God.
He's like, wife does it.
Honey, how much sugar do I take?
He's like, how much? I just looked at my baby, how much? She's like, I'll do it. I'm like, exactly.
And she just eyeballs it and knows exactly what you like.
It was perfect. I killed it.
God bless our wives.
Yeah, very lucky. All right. I mean, we've been on here almost an hour. This was a little quick impromptu. Unless you want to start dragging your collection.
I found this old picture I had in storage of me with my cards in the early 2000s. I should take it out of here so you can see it better.
That's a great pick. Look at that. Look at that stash. You should bring the stash
This
back.
is Pittsburgh circa 2003, 2002 or 3.
That's a Clemente.
I think that was probably. I remember when I was collecting it at that time. LeBron James was. I remember him coming out, and then shortly after that, I had quit collecting for like a decade.
That's the Clemente, the picture of.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you that.
No. Not in person. But I've seen it a couple times. Yeah. Got a nice little 53 page. You still got that page? I'm assuming.
Yeah. I have all these
great
cards.
stuff, bro. All right.
You know me. I don't sell. I don't sell my cards.
I have been starting to trade more stuff that I'm not too attached to get something I really want, and that's what I've been doing at the last couple shows.
That makes sense. I mean, you can't have everything.
And the thing is,
I try.
Yeah, but the stuff I've traded is doubles. I've had 2 of something, and that's what I traded. So that's worked out pretty good.
Yeah, I was telling you, I don't have the most expensive collection by a long shot. Somebody could have one card worth more than all of mine. But I am willing to bet that I have the most extensive collection.
Yes.
As far as most sets represented and lots of, many from every set.
A little bit of everything, which is so, like I said, it could be overwhelming. It is great. It is like a little, he has a laser pointer, guys. He has.
Yeah, I have a little laser pointer. I point to things as
And
I'm giving my
over
tour.
here. That's great. I just saw something.
Hey, that laser pointer is not going to damage any cars, is it?
No, I don't think so. Stories in cardboard. John's wife is only supported because he never pays more than $3.
That's right. $3 for every card.
I'm loving my jersey. Look at that.
All right. We should probably, since our wives are so wonderful, we should probably get back to them.
Yeah.
Rather than, although I think they're getting along fine without us.
Yeah, they're over there giggling. I can hear them. They're probably making fun of us. Maybe they're on the live stream under another.
They might be. Oh no. You didn't say how much we paid for anything, did you?
No.
All right.
All right, beautiful people.
Hey guys, thanks for joining in. Until next time.
Peace out. Go Yankees.
Go Pirates. I gave him this shirt so he wouldn't show up on with a Yankee shirt.